Good afternoon. How are you diddling? Excellent. Me too. Thank you very much for asking. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Dazed and Confused. First things first, Happy New Year. Let's get that out of the way. We are now, 4 days into it. So this is the first live of the new year. Didn't go live on Friday. It was my birthday. I was spending time with family, having a few drinks, eating lots of food, and walking in the rain, as you do. So, yeah, what more could a 44-year-old want for his birthday? Anyway, so Friday was the 1st, today is the 4th. It's the first live of a brand new year. It's the first brand new week of a brand new year. And I want to chat to you about what you're going to do going forwards for 2021. First things first, though, as always, before I do anything else, I need to introduce myself so you know who the hell I am and what I am to tell you anything whatsoever about social media and about video. Well, I'm Simon Scholes, and I'm the founder and creative director of Perception Studios. We're an award-winning visual marketing agency, and we're based in the UK, but we help brands and businesses globally create content that helps them stand out on their social media. Now that could be video, animation, aerial, graphical work, all sorts of different kinds of stuff. However, a few years ago, it became very obvious to me that not every brand and business was in a position to spend money on a regular basis. However, I still wanted to be able to help them create content. But how could I do that if they couldn't afford to get the content created? So I sat down and I came up with a process that I'd spoken about for years, and it was called How to 9 Times Your Social Media. I turned it into a book. It went to #1 on Amazon. You can still get hold of it in the section below for like 99p, but whatever. But the whole point of that process and the whole point of these videos that I've been doing since the start of lockdown back in 2020, almost a year ago now, is just trying to get you on that content creation journey, starting to make content yourself for free. My second favorite 4-letter word. And it could be anything through from marketing planning all the way through to podcasting and loads of stuff that goes on in between as well, which is all spoken about in the book. Diane can't see me. Not to worry. Hopefully you can still hear me. That's all that really matters. You don't need to see me. In fact, with the hair I've got going on at the moment, you definitely don't need to see me. Hello to Angelina, who's joined us as well, and Corinda, who's joined us. Hello, Corinda. So today, and there's Diane's profile as well, so you can see who she is. So very quickly, what are we here to talk about today? Well, we're here to talk about planning your content. Now, this is something I've been speaking about for days already on my social media, but there's another element to planning I want to talk about, other than just sitting down and planning your content for 2021, which is something everybody should be doing. Potentially looking to really maybe think about planning just for January rather than for the whole year. Don't overwhelm yourself. Yes, thank you, Austin. I do have great hair today. Thank you very much for pointing that out and noticing it. So it's okay for some of us who've got hair. That's the main thing, isn't it? Anyway, so moving forwards. So planning. Yes, I want to talk about planning, but I want to talk about something that a lot of people get caught up with their marketing, and that is ROI, return on investment. The amount of times I will get people coming to me and saying, right, okay, so how much money am I going to make from you doing marketing for my brand, for my business, for my company? How much money am I going to make from that video that you create for me? And this is probably the most difficult question to answer, because there is no honest answer, and any business trying to give you an answer to this question is basically bullshitting you, because there is no real monetary gain from actually having content created for your brand and for your business, and from you creating content for your brand and for your business. Because what creating content does, what marketing is doing, is raising awareness of your brand and of your business on social media, on print, wherever you're putting it. Obviously, I speak a lot about social media, but the whole point is that marketing is going to raise awareness about you, who you are, what it is that you do, where you're from, the value that you can give, and what you can do to help remove a specific pain point for the person who's consuming your content. If you're looking to make money from a piece of content going out, it just doesn't work that way. You still have to put in the hard work. So my business, Perception Studios, we could make the greatest piece of video content for any brand. That's fine. But if that brand then does not use that piece of content, and the analytics and the statistics they get back from that piece of content, and the contact details maybe they get back from that piece of content, then that's not the content's fault, that's your fault, because there is a next level to your marketing. You need to take it to a next point. You need to put the hard work in. It's all fine and dandy that your marketing is creating all these conversations for you to have with lots of different people. But if you don't follow up those conversations, if you don't actually put the effort in, once the marketing that has been created for you has put the work in for you, then you're on a hiding to nothing. So you could be the biggest brand in the world. You could be Pepsi and have a piece of content created for you and have thousands of people watch that piece of content and comment on that piece of content. But if you don't follow up that piece of content with a, by the way, that piece of content is connected to this offer, then those people are most likely not going to then take the next step and make that purchase. And in fact, the chances are a lot of the people who are commenting on the content are already people who are purchasing from you in the first place. You need to try and entice new people in. And that's hopefully what your content can do. But you have to put in the hard work. So many people think that putting out a single tweet or a great Instagram image day after day is what's going to bring them loads of customers. And that's not how it works. And I hate sales. This is coming from somebody who truly, truly hates any form of selling, especially when it comes to me having to do it for my business. I really hate it. I can't be the one who picks up a phone and cold calls. I can't be the one who, I hate selling with a passion. However, there is always a way around it. And if marketing can help you create that hot lead, can create that connection between you and somebody in the first place, starting that conversation off, then it's not a cold call, it's not a cold start conversation. You can actually start chatting to somebody and start speaking to somebody because of your marketing. So I want you to come off the back end of this broadcast, and we're not going to be here for long, but I want you to come off the back end of this broadcast and think about, actually, rather than I need an ROI, which is money, think about I need an ROI, which is potential leads. I need an ROI that is starting a conversation between me and somebody new. I need an ROI, which means my audience is growing. I need an ROI of my interaction is growing. If somebody's coming to you and offering you to do your marketing, to help you with your content creation, to help you put your social media content out, don't expect that the ROI is going to be instantly money. The ROI will help you start those conversations, and then you've got to follow the next step. I had a client once, we kept creating conversations for them, driving people to their website, and they were getting a lot of people hit their website, but they weren't finishing off the conversation well enough. The website wasn't finishing that conversation for them. So they were coming to the website and then were bouncing straight off and going somewhere else because they weren't finishing that conversation. So you need to think about how you're going to finish off that conversation. Once you've got those leads in, once you've got those people consuming your content and enjoying what it is that you've got to say and the value that you've got to give, how are you then next going to convert them into being a customer if you're speaking to the right people and they are the ideal customer for your brand, for your business? Okay, it's a quick one. It's a short one today, but hopefully it's given you some food for thought about your marketing going forwards, so that when you're going into planning it for 2021, or at least planning it for January, you're not going to plan stuff that you're expecting to make you money. You're going to plan stuff that's going to give value. It's going to hopefully draw people in to want to consume more of your content, so you can build a connection with them, keep building that conversation with them, so that then you can dive in and then say, look, I see you've really enjoyed my content. How about we take this to the next step? It's that simple. But don't expect your marketing to quickly make you money. It doesn't work that way. Okay, great. Thank you ever so much for watching today, especially everybody who's tuned in on LinkedIn. It seems like LinkedIn has been the place to be today. Hello to Austin, Diane, Angelina, Karinda, and everybody else. And if you are brand new and you're watching on a different channel, wherever you're watching, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook, hit the little notification bell as well, so you will never, ever miss out on another live ever again. Okay, I'm going to disappear, but until Wednesday, when I'll be back again at midday, have a great rest of your Monday. Whatever tier you are in the UK, please continue to stay safe. And yeah, I'm going to disappear. So thank you very much for watching, and have a good rest of your day. Until then, speak soon and stay safe. Have a good one. Bye.